Right, Semi-final 1 of the SpeedFun Cup is starting now. We have a very full speed heavy matchup, I would say, where we have 4 full speed players here by the name of Mudda, DontCare, Genizo, and then SinasAppel. They were battled out here in cup mode. Point limit is 120, and you have 1 warm up on each track. I'm not sure how many rounds there are on each track, but we will see pretty soon. Alright, so let's spectate here. DontCare for the warm-up, as we will start with the Golden Age. So if you're not familiar with the cup mode format, I will explain it really quick. So players collect points, and if you surpass a certain barrier in this part, 120 points, you will activate Finest mode. And then you have to win 1 more round to advance into the next round. Of course, the first and second gets the most amount of points. That's where you want to be in. First place gets 10 points, second place 6 points, and then third place 4, and fourth place 3 points. And so you can see if you get fourth all the time, it's really hard for you to come close to that 120 points threshold where you activate the Finest mode. But yeah, we are starting here with the first round, and let's go ahead and spectate Genizo. So DontCare, Mudda, and SinasAppel, 2 spots are only in the grand finals, so that's also a thing. So 2 players will have to settle with the result of being eliminated in the semi-final. But still, this is a very hard matchup. Genizo goes over to the lead. Good apex here from him, from the Russian player, as it seems. But there we have Mudda also 11 hundredths of a second, no, 11 thousandths of a second behind, but comes back strong here. Genizo finds himself in last position, but no, it's DontCare who has not really gathered a lot of speed in this section, so he will drop down to P4. But who's getting that first 10 point? Is it SinasAppel or Mudda with an illegal line in the end? I can't tell you because Mudda is a bit laggy, but also Genizo's in the mix. But this seems not to be enough. Mudda has tiny 10 more speed, but Genizo as well. SinasAppel will stay in first, gets home with that first 10 pointer. Mudda in second place, then we have Genizo in third. But yeah, great round here to start with. Okay. Alright, next round is coming up. So if you want to see a POV, go ahead and check out Mudda's stream. He is playing this competition and simultaneously streams it. So if you want to see top-notch gameplay, go over there. As we see SinasAppel going to the lead. Went a little bit over the grass here to get a more inside approach. And still remains in the lead, despite he lost some time with that. But DontCare with a good line here in this section. But this is a very close fight again, as SinasAppel makes the first mistake in this round. We see Mudda and Genizo battling it out here for that first, or for that next 10 pointer. But Genizo makes a mistake, gets the auto slide, which you want to avoid, but you eventually get when you are faster than 600. Mudda in first, DontCare in second. Positions are set in stone. Yes, they are. So Mudda with a 56.07, and a good round here again. SinasAppel only with 3 points in this round, and this means that we have a position change, with Mudda being now in the lead. Okay, so third round, so we definitely have more than more than 2 rounds, as you can see, because this is the third round. I'm just kidding. All right. So SinasAppel with the outside approach goes for a lot of speed. DontCare with the no slide, so that was not good. And we can see this outside approach definitely is working out. And we can see SinasAppel now in this battle here for that first position. Oh, Mudda goes super far outside here, but has a lot of speed here to work with. And also in this section, this turn is very decisive because you have a long stretch where you want to get a lot of speed, or where you want to, yeah, get the turn as best as possible. So yeah, now Mudda in that battle for that first place goes for the outside approach, and Mudda with more speed, and he will indeed overtake SinasAppel, who crumbles like a cookie here in this ending. But what a great ending here from the AR player, from Mudda. the guy from down under. And SinasAppel only with 6 points here in this round. So greatly done by Mudda. So 12 points for Genizo and DontCare. They've fallen a little bit behind. And then we can see SinasAppel with 19 points in second place. Mudda in first with 26 points. So this is still not someone who ran away with only 10 pointers here. But it's looking really good for Mudda here again, as we can see a very good approach here. And Genizo had to go for that outside approach. But still he's in this battle for that first place. Let's spectate him here. As you see, Mudda being a bit laggy, but good turn for both of the players. Equal speed for them. We can see 17 thousandths of a second between both of them. Genizo with the early reads, and Mudda slides away. So Genizo looks strong here to get his first 10 pointer. Looking very good, as we only can see SinasAppel in the checkpoints. And then also Mudda. So everyone has made a mistake here despite, except Genizo, who drives a 0.07. So great time by him. And definitely needed for him this 10 pointer to stay close to that first and second position. DontCare also finishes, but not looking good here. 3 points for him only. So, next map coming up now, I think. Let's see what track it will be. Will be Familiar Grounds by Monitor TM. Okay, so one warm-up before we start, as always. Good warm-up here by Mudda and Genizo. Mudda with that outside approach, so let's see if this works out, because therefore you can get more speed here. Actually, SinasAppel here in the lead in the warm-up. So really interesting to see how many different lines we have on this track. But yeah, looking good here for Mudda in first position in the warm-up. So back and forth here between Mudda and SinasAppel. Let's see how the live round will go. Good luck to all of the 4 players. Good luck, good luck. Okay, SinasAppel and Mudda both with a very good start. SinasAppel in the lead. Gets himself a lot of speed. Then we have Mudda behind. But also a good section here from him. SinasAppel stumbles a bit. Genizo also in the mix with a little bit more speed than Mudda, as it seems. 0.1 of a second between them. But Mudda with a godlike line here. And Genizo is completely dead, as he has found himself next to the track, so he has to settle down with last position. SinasAppel too far behind to have a saying here. Mudda looks unstoppable in this round, and yes, indeed, only one turn remains, and Mudda will get himself the next 10 pointer here. Yes, he will do so indeed with a 51.01. Great time, only 0.23 or 0.24 behind his local record. So that was a very great time by him. Greatly done, and Mudda up to 42 points, dominating this match here. Into the next round we go. Round 2 out of 4 here on Familiar Grounds. Good start for everyone. Genizo, however, is in last position, but only 0.1 behind. Good alignment here for him over this stretch. Gets himself a lot of speed. Look at that. He comes closer to the place, but look at the fight here for that first position. Different approaches here from all of the 4 players. DontCare in first. Mudda presses B for boost here. A little bit laggy, but still looking good for him. Let's spectate Mudda. Let's spectate him. Let's see if he can snipe that first place here from DontCare. Oh no, Mudda and DontCare both with the same mistake. And all of a sudden, third and fourth position, RNP 1 and 2. And Genizo is on first indeed. SinasAppel behind that. And then we have both of Mudda and DontCare finishing. But in third and fourth, because both of them made the same mistake in this crucial section. So, I mean, you maybe have gotten the gist out of that, but you need to get the most amount of speed as possible, as SpeedFun or Fun Speed is a bit slower than full speed. You can't really SD those turns, only some of them, and then you have also some technical elements that we can see here at the start. So Mudda in the lead, SinasAppel behind, and then we can also see DontCare. But where is Genizo? The Russian player is 0.4 behind. Gets a good line here, comes closer to DontCare. But now the decider here. This is the decisive turn. SinasAppel got it really good, but so did it Mudda. And SinasAppel actually making a mistake just when I praised him. And now Genizo up to P2. Mudda again, more than half a second ahead. Makes a really risky line there, but extends his lead here to 0.7 of a second. But now the fight here for that second place. Genizo versus DontCare. Genizo with more speed, and he will indeed go home with the second place. And Mudda drives a 50.83. What a great time. Holy moly, man. What a great time by Mudda. And now up to 56 points. What a great performance by him. And now last round here on the second map. Mudda with 56 out of 70 possible points so far. Can he make another 10 pointer happening here? Or will it be some of the other players? Will it be SinasAppel, who gets pressurized by Genizo, and they are now dead equal, 38 points for both of them? Or will it be DontCare, who's at 26 points and is in need of some points? But now we can actually really see Mudda making a mistake. DontCare with a inside approach, so he has not that much speed to work with, but so far it pays off. So DontCare in first, but there we also have Genizo, as we could have seen there, who wants to have a saying. SinasAppel is too far behind to have a saying. He also not the best speed, as you can see from the checkpoints. Genizo comes closer though. He comes closer to DontCare, but it's enough for DontCare to stay in that first position and gets himself a 10-pointer. Genizo in second, SinasAppel in third, and then we have Mudda, who has to settle this time with last position. So second map is over. Good last round here for DontCare. Hopefully he can continue like that, and he will move up to 36 points now. So the wrong way here by Monty is coming up next. But again, a warm-up before that. So Mudda almost halfway through here. Halfway through the match. But let's let the players firstly warm up. Head. Mudda's a little bit further behind, so maybe the others can make something happen here. If this is not really Mudda's map, you can also see some full speed elements here. And then there already comes the crucial ending. So if you make a mistake at the start, it is almost impossible to make that jump. Unfortunately, and the ending can also be very hard, because you have to squeeze your car just through the left there. This can be really hard to do. So. Thanks a lot. So map built by Chris. Okay. So I just got that run in here from the organizer, Chris himself. So organized by Chris here. I see maybe some bugs got fixed or so. Okay, into the first round we go. If you crash before that, you are not able to clear that jump here. It is not that easy to do. I mean, if you have no speed to work with, it is definitely a hard task. DontCare with a very good line here before that loop section. We see Genizo, who has a really good start, finding himself in last position. But DontCare has taken so many risks here. Very greatly done by him. And now SinasAppel versus Mudda here in that battle for that second place. Mudda right now has the upper hand, but now we have the ending. SinasAppel with a bad approach here over this section, but still DontCare could get sniped in the ending, and Mudda's risking it. And wait, what happened? DontCare failing the ending, Mudda failing the ending, and therefore SinasAppel wins it. Wait, what was that? So SinasAppel is really capitalizing from that mistake, and it was so important here for DontCare to get that 10-pointer, but unfortunately he has thrown it away and has to live with 3 points in this round. But what a messy ending here. What a messy ending, but this can happen. And we can also see Genizo and DontCare both making a mistake. Is DontCare aware that he is not able to clear that jump if he has not a lot of speed? Now he is, but this will be a super costly time loss. And this reminds me of a full speed match where if you make a mistake, you're dead. But yeah, DontCare clearing that jump, but is more than 10 seconds behind. Let's take a look onto the battle here in the lead. It is SinasAppel in the lead, and then we have Mudda behind him, but 0.3 of a second. So SinasAppel really capitalizing from that playstyle of the other people here. But now Mudda is attacking. Mudda is pushing it here. Is he going for it? Yes, he is, but it's not enough. But despite that mistake, why is he not finishing backwards? Mudda is getting himself 6 points. You can see. Is Genizo able to finish? Yes, he is. DontCare, I mean, but Genizo wasn't. So now I was a bit confused, but yeah, SinasAppel now coming closer and closer towards Mudda, who's at 69 points. Okay, so SinasAppel again with a very good landing here in this sloped section, or in this sausage block, however you want to call it. So he is again looking to take home a 10-pointer here. Genizo right now in last, goes for an SD here. Greatly done actually. So gets himself a tiny tad more speed here than Mudda and DontCare. Can Genizo make it happen here? Can he come closer towards DontCare and Mudda? Right now it's not looking at that Mudda with an interesting approach here. Let's see what he's doing. But no, it is not enough. Who will get that first place? It is actually SinasAppel. Mudda fails the ending. Bad approach here from him. And only 3 points in this round. SinasAppel wins it again here. And is now equal, actually equal with Mudda. So 72 points for both of them. As you see Genizo finding himself 18 points behind the second place. So again, SinasAppel, very consistent driving here from the Dutchman. Great performance for him so far. Mudda in second, SinasAppel again in first. Good landing there on the slope. He gets way more speed here than Mudda. Well, let's see where Genizo is. Genizo has made a mistake. This is grim news for him. And then DontCare is right now in second position, but gets pressurized by Mudda. Good SD here by him. But Mudda got it a little bit better. Now the ending is coming up. DontCare with the drift, and this is not good. DontCare is dead and can make it happen here. Let's see, SinasAppel in first with a 49.82. And then Mudda behind, DontCare in third, and then Genizo in last position after that mistake. That has happened to him at the beginning. Okay, so SinasAppel, after winning 4 rounds in a row, is now up to first place. Who would have thought? SinasAppel up to first position. Then we have Mudda behind in second. But now we have DK by Mooks coming up. And everything can happen here. 47 seconds of a length is this track. If you see here, the local record is occupied by none other than Mudda himself. And he could get himself not quite yet the finest mode, because he got overtaken by SinasAppel just in that round before that. But he can go a considerable amount closer to that. So we have some reuse there. So you drive here, drive around a bit. So you can see some left, right turns, some really fun or speed fun turns. And then there's this reuse that you can see here. We have to do a very sharp right turn. And then there's already the finish to the left. So a little bit of a full speed speed fun mixture map, I would say. But still a nice one. I like it. Okay, so warm-up is ended. Let's go with the first round here. Who will get the first 10 points that we will find out in a timely manner. And let's see what DontCare is doing here in his first round. Hello, Monster. Moin. Okay, DontCare not with a good section here. 4th position. 0.8 behind, and now we're gonna go into the full speed section. As SinasAppel has really failed beforehand, so it's between Genizo here and Mudda for that first 10 pointer. Mudda has the upper hand and looks like to get himself the first place again here, or get himself the first place back again, as he gets a really good line here over this part. Genizo is coming closer though, but it wasn't enough here for him. Mudda with a 47.71 in first, so I think I would say every time below 48 is a time we will win. So yeah, Mudda up to 88 points now. SinasAppel still in 2nd position, despite only getting himself 3 points. But Genizo and DontCare come closer and closer, so they are not out of this competition yet. Genizo with a good start here is in the lead. SinasAppel and Mudda behind, but the question is, where is DontCare? I can't see him in the checkpoints. This is grim news for him. This is very bad news for him, because he really is in need of those points if he wants to make it into the next round. We can see DontCare there, but he is so far behind, more than 10 seconds. He is just approaching this part here for the first time, as we see Genizo finding himself have a second ahead of Mudda here, who is in 2nd, and then SinasAppel has to settle with third position. But greatly done. Comes 6 points closer towards SinasAppel, and also 4 points closer towards Mudda. But they are almost over that 100 points barrier, so they are a little bit more than 20 points away here of getting themselves the final status, while Genizo is more than 40 points away. So this will definitely be a hard task for him, but doable, as the pressure is rising with every round we are playing here. Mudda, I think, has made a mistake. Yes, he's 1.2 seconds behind. DontCare, SinasAppel and Genizo in the top 3. DontCare with a good line. SinasAppel goes too far outside there, and this means he has to settle for 3rd place, or in 3rd place for now. DontCare has to win this one in order to stay on track. But just when I say that, he makes a mistake, and Genizo looks to take home another 10 pointer, which is really good for him. Yes, indeed, he will. DontCare still gets himself that 2nd place out of SinasAppel and Mudda, but now he is a little bit tilty. Still, 6 points are good for him. But now Genizo all of a sudden is also in the mix after 2 first places. He is only 10 points away here from SinasAppel. And can you smell it? I can smell a triple final situation, which can surely happen with those crazy players. DontCare, what a 6 start by him. Gets himself a lot of speed, and we can see not SinasAppel, not Mudda, and also not DontCare making a mistake. So it was Genizo. So after his good rounds here, he has failed this one. DontCare in first. Still 0.3 of a lead to work with. SinasAppel in 2nd, and let's see, where is Mudda? Mudda is so far behind, but if he gets a good ending here, he can make it happen. Looking good, but had to readjust his line here, so this is not looking, yeah, like to be more than a 6 pointer. And actually DontCare making a mistake in the ending again, and throwing away 6 points here, which will go onto the bank account of SinasAppel and Mudda. So this is grim news for him. Oh, no, 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 no. DontCare had the chance twice in a row now, and he has thrown it away. And this means that Mudda and SinasAppel both are surpassing the 100 points barrier. Both up to 103 points. Not good, not good. Oh man, he's throwing for skins. Hopefully he can make it happen here on this track, which could be the last track, theoretically. Anubis by Quao 2. So players should warm up now. This could be the decider. Okay, first round. Mudda, SinasAppel, 103. Genizo, 86 points. Alright, alright. So, and then also, DontCare, he can still make it happen. He's at 67 points, but it will be a hard task for him. But in this round, it looks really good for him. SinasAppel, however, got the start a little bit better. Also, this transition was really greatly done. But DontCare, with a good line here, gets himself a lot of speed in this section. And now DontCare is in the lead. DontCare needs to stay there. He was in the lead twice in a row. But look at this. Mudda and Genizo are coming. And Genizo snipes that 10-pointer away from DontCare. Exactly what he needs. But what a great round that was. DontCare only with 6 points, but he can't do anything against that because Mudda, SinasAppel, and Genizo are playing super strong, and he just got pressurized by that. So now DontCare is dead. Genizo is also dead here in this round. But DontCare looks like to be eliminated here, only 23 points. And look at that, Genizo has not respawned. This is not good for him. SinasAppel in the lead. And where are the other players? SinasAppel in the lead. And no one is here. No one is here. I think they all made a mistake. Yes, DontCare is actually in second, while being 3.5 seconds behind. So you can take a chill pill. After a very hectic round, we have a very mistake-heavy round here. DontCare in second, Mudda in third. And then there is Genizo, who is not able to finish. This is not good. And now SinasAppel again up into the lead. 116 points and 1 third place or upwards away of getting himself the final status. So, will SinasAppel defeat Mudda here? Or will it be someone else? Maybe Genizo or DontCare, who can make a crazy comeback happening. DontCare with a lot of speed in this section, but as well as SinasAppel. SinasAppel now up into the lead. Oh, this is a back and forth. Genizo with a good approach here in this section, who gets a lot of speed, or the most amount of speed in this section, going into the ending now. Genizo does it really good. 0.18 ahead of DontCare and SinasAppel. Let's spectate SinasAppel here for that ending. Can he snipe away some points? It is safe to say that SinasAppel is getting himself the finest mood. But no, he is only in second place. Only quote unquote. Look at the time from Genizo of 46.23. Great time here for him. Moving up to 106 points now. And SinasAppel with his first finals attempt. Can he use it here? Or will it be someone else who can deny him the victory? Mudda with a very good section. He needs a second place in order to get himself the finalist mode. The second place is the task here for the AR player, as Genizo is now in the lead. Oh, SinasAppel, however, with a mistake. And this is not good for him, as he is not using his first finalist attempt. Genizo in the lead, and then Mudda is behind. Genizo versus Mudda here in this ending. Can Genizo get himself a 10-pointer here? Yes, it looks really good as Mudda comes close, but it's not quite enough. 900ths of a second between Genizo and Mudda. And Genizo will get himself the 10-pointer. But despite that second place, Mudda is still finalist. And now we have a double finalist situation between Mudda and SinasAppel on the next track. Which is Simulacrum. Something like that. I don't know. Okay, so one more warm-up, and then there will be the double finalist situation coming up here, where SinasAppel and Mudda are fighting it out for the first spot in the grand final. Hello, I wanted... Okay, thanks. Alright it. So we have a document all of a sudden. So now we have a bracket. But it's wrong because SinasAppel wasn't third, he was first. So the bracket is wrong, but let's go here with the first round. Mudda versus SinasAppel, or will it be Genizo who could get himself a finalist mode himself? Mudda with a good section, does not want to choke it. Oh, good line from all four players. As we see Genizo losing it a bit here, so he could get the face slap if he stays in fourth position. Mudda in first, DontCare in second, and then we have SinasAppel behind. Let's follow SinasAppel. He has nothing to lose. Mudda with a good line here, but as well as SinasAppel and DontCare. SinasAppel is pushing it, but it's not enough, and it will be Mudda qualifying as the first player. He's using his first finalist attempt. Well played by him. GG. And Genizo up to 119 points, and it's still SinasAppel in that first, or in that finalist mode. You don't lose it when you don't made it. But SinasAppel with a mistake, and this is a choke here. Too bad to see that, but he is not gonna make it here unless both of the players make mistakes. DontCare could make the comeback of his life. I know for a fact that DontCare can make it happen. I think if I remember the FSL, the Full Speed League glitch edition, I think DontCare made a crazy comeback happening there. But this round, it looks like Genizo's taking it. Yeah, very good. Very great ending. And Genizo denying some points to DontCare. And now it's between SinasAppel and Genizo. This could be the last round here. This could be the last round. Or can DontCare deny both of them? SinasAppel versus the first finalist attempt of Genizo, who will qualify to the grand final. That's the question now. SinasAppel with a good line. DontCare is there as well. So DontCare has to win 4 rounds in a row in order to qualify to the final. which will be a super hard task to do. But right now, it's looking good. SinasAppel with more speed. Genizo is 0.1 behind. Let's go ahead and spectate him. He has nothing to lose. He has gotten himself that 10-pointer in that previous round. He is pushing it here, but it looks like SinasAppel is taking it. One more turn is remaining for SinasAppel TM. And yes, indeed, SinasAppel is the second player in the grand final. Well played. SinasAppel and Mudda are your first two finalists. GG. Very nice.